base game top tiers and Donkey Kong.
We got
base game top tiers and Rob.
Base game top tiers, that is actually an apt term for DK, as we all know. The hidden threat of this world. But yeah, it's iModerz versus C. It's going to be a fun one then. iModerz, of course, like I said, triple spacey lineup, which is kind of what you expect from if someone mains the spacey, they'll kind of play those other ones. And C, who has actually a very diverse cast of interesting characters. You have, starting off with the Rob, a very volatile character who can steal stocks very quickly. DK, who can do just the same. And Palutena, which is a great anchor.
Yeah, I almost feel like with the spaceys, if you main Wolf, you've probably got other characters with it. But if you main Fox, then you're going for all three. And Falco, maybe much of the same, unless you want to go for a more combo-heavy route. But you can't know all the combos in the game. But this combo from iModerz is going to just get big damage on the board for Rob, the largest man on the planet.
Big boy robot. Yep, starting on strong, getting some good hits on there, but happy to eager them up is iModerz, making sure that C never has too much time on their hands to actually
Oh!
I love that parry.
How often do you see a Rob forward smash? I mean, that side B in the middle of the stage was a little weird, but yeah, it's like when Rob's worst move is probably his F smash. What does that tell you about a character? Oh, it's certainly not the down air. That move is one of the best down airs in the game.
Sending a message there awfully quick is C, starting off strong with that Rob. And like I said, great way to start off, get yourself stocked, and get yourself with the lead. And lead can be very important, because then you can start running away with it like this.
Yeah, this is absolutely huge. Like, the C Rob, there's so many Robs in the world. You simply can't know them all, but it's another addition to the list. Top 8 here at Squad Strike with so many players in attendance. That is an achievement in and of itself, and looking to go even further with this big lead. Rob's so valuable here.
Indeed. Again, it's heavy, has a chance to just destroy this next stock if iModerz isn't careful. So you have to be sure to get this stock really quickly. And you got the edge trap situation, so what are you going to do? Cause problems. I love that baiting back, avoiding the get-up attack. It's just a quick dash attack to seal it. Here comes the DK. This could be insanely big or terrible.
We already had a grab attempt. That is so Donkey Kong in a nutshell.
Absolutely.
Wasn't even close, by the way, but you gotta try it.
Hey, if it hits though, it hits. You gotta remember that.
Yeah, because all of the spaceys as well are going to be such fast fallers. They are susceptible to Donkey Kong Ding Dongs and all of his other various throw combos. It writes itself, Rain.
A lot of monkey schemes going on here. That's for sure. I mean,
what is he planning?
A very volatile character. You can either immediately blow him up and get him off the screen, or he might just start stealing your stocks and just causing mayhem.
Yeah, admittedly, I think this situation, iModerz would rather have another character behind, but at least Falco versus DK, that might be the single hardest one of the three for DK. It was nearly over there if there was a spike attempt.
Yeah, the double dare could have been devastating, but not quite, opting to go for that percent instead. And then we got a scenario here where iModerz is hopefully trying to finish it off. Getting a reset? Not quite.
The headbutt attempt was so brave, and you know what? It nearly worked too. There was the turnaround for the back there as well. We're getting so close to DK kill options, but Falco's just narrowly beating them out, and the up smash will finish the job.
That's, honestly, I'd be more scared of the DK than the Palutena, because something about those heavy, something about those grappler characters is just so terrifying.
I feel like to play Palu properly, you got to be in the zone, right? It can be hard to switch over to it from the start, but you know what? You can do down throw, turn around back airs, and sometimes that's all you need in a squad strike. Sub in a character and win.
Smooth transition there, going in from the DK to the Palutena. And interestingly enough, when I've seen the triple spaceys lineup multiple times in squads today, it was usually Fox, Falco, Wolf as that lineup for everyone involved. But iModerz actually went Falco as the kind of anchor character in that scenario, which is kind of interesting because normally you probably want something like Wolf, makes sense, you know, just getting those bigger, harder hits overall, versus Falco who can start that percentages and then kind of clean up stocks would be great in the middle, or even the start.
I feel like you've got a bit of an end goal here where C, probably the strongest character is the Rob, based on what I've seen so far, and Falco does particularly well against Rob. Like, it's not necessarily a winning matchup because Rob down air still destroys Falco.
Yeah.
It's incredibly volatile, but you've got combo character versus combo food. Like, I would be trying to get the Falco against the Rob where possible. That's what he's kind of there for. You know, Fox actually, Rob's one of Fox's worst matchups in the game, and then Wolf, you know, it's just generally good character versus good character.
Makes sense. So now, of course, we're starting off with the Rob once more and the Wolf going in from these players. And it's Battlefield of all places and a nice little Tekken song to get us in the mood.
Kazuya Mishima music. How often do you hear his actual theme music?
People usually choose something else a little bit more spicier from the Tekken soundtrack. Which,
I love plucking tulips. Yo, EU rep, Netherlands?
See, everyone says a piss of time here, but I say plucking tulips. That's my song.
That's
so
my jam.
I'm on board with you, my man, 100%. Yeah, let's see what these players are on board with, though, because right now it's, again, C has an amazing start here. What a call out, but, of course, not quite getting it.
Yeah, it was a little bit adventurous, and iModerz is actually managing to capitalize. It is so hard to edgeguard Rob because up air through stage is practically impossible to deal with, and the up air at the top of the blast zone is similarly difficult. That's going to be the first stock to C.
That was such a really good, strong start for C. Now you got a lot of extra credit on board here. And, I mean, Fox can actually clean this up, get that aerial, get that up smash at the right percent. But so far, so good. It's just C's happy to get as much as possible on board.
Yeah, excellent up smash, but still not enough. The thing is with Rob Fox, Fox is pretty much always at kill percent because of Rob's down air. Thankfully for iModerz, the C Rob is now gone. Now we get Fox DK.
Oh, this is, I mean, it's probably C's going to pay the heavy tax. It's like you're going to start at 70%, then you actually get to play the game.
Actually so lucky that first up tilt from Fox didn't lead to anything else. There could have been 4 of those, but C getting away with it. But now we're already even. As soon as the Rob's gone and we drop down the tier list a little bit, well, it's going the way you might expect, but worse now.
Juggling for days, hitting that triple-digit percent as it climbs ever so higher. C is just stuck on that top platform, begging to get off, as iModerz is taking some firm control here in this set. But yeah, backing off because you don't want to get grabbed, waiting for the overextension and a quick up smash punish. And now, iModerz, first time they've really had a lead this entire set.
Yeah, if you want to aim for Rob versus Falco, maybe you also want to aim for Fox versus DK. I would have thought Palu is maybe the most anti-DK character on the roster, but oh no, that's on the same team. What am I on about? Up smash is not gonna work. Punish with a down air.
Just amazing percentage here coming in from iModerz, causing a lot of problems here for C's Palutena. Getting a lot of good extra credit as well. I mean, Fox is starting to get that percentage where you might be able to start dying because of, Palutena back air, Palutena dash attack, gotta be careful. But every single laser, every single hit that iModerz gets is working towards the goal of getting this game.
Yeah, this is some of the least aggressive Fox gameplay I've seen in my life. Just holding back, firing laser, getting some punishes off the parry. But you are doing the right thing here, because you've got to get ready to play Falco afterwards, and that is always going to be a slower playstyle. It is going to be subbing in now. Let's see if Falco can make a comeback on C's Palutena. The first proper test for this Palu.
That's for sure. Now we got a scenario where, I'm just going to pelter you with lasers, get some percentage up, and if I get like an up tilt to say back air, could probably take the stock.
Yeah, so 0 to 100. Palu, it's going to always be hard to deal with those recoveries back to stage. But right now, just keeping up the same strategy, standing back, firing blasters, and getting comboed. That's a part of it constantly for both. Whoa, good escape.
I like the, just get out of dodge. You just need to leave the scenario entirely, reset the situation like this. And sure, you took a lot of percentage, but you definitely, have the lead. You just need to get one good hit, and that back air is going to be it, evening up 1-1.
Yeah, that came in at just the right time. I feel like if that back air didn't land, it might have been game over. Like that was huge momentum on Palutena's part. It was starting to run away with it. That back air was also really far away. Like no part of that foot physically made contact. But you know what? It's Super Smash Bros. And we take those sometimes.
We love some hitboxes in this house. That is for sure. And iModerz, kind of was letting the lead slip away as C took firm control towards the end there, but just not enough to make it work. No 5v5s here, guys. We are going to 3v3 still. As much as the 5v5 format is very cool and entertaining, we're sticking to the 3s in a best-of-5 scenario.
Yeah, I mean, we're still getting plenty of games. Like the more games we get, the longer we get to enjoy this time on the microphone. Absolutely. We only got loser side to take care of, so could be a quick one. But C and iModerz are here to extend that playtime and give us some really competitive squad strike sets. Interesting how
C picked the characters and they had to swap their order, but even though you pick the order actually here, it's like, okay, you don't need to, okay. Not a lot of people play squads. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. No character changes either.
Yeah, we literally have no squad strike tournaments in EU as well. DreamHack Rotterdam is going to have one, and that's basically it. I love this idea. I want to play in one, but I'm too busy, unfortunately.
We need more fun game modes. Bring back Morph Meter. Bring back weird, goofy things.
Count me in for the 4-hour Smashdown. Yo, let's go.
That's going to take a long time. And okay, just trying to end him immediately. I like where the DK's head is, but it's so dastardly.
Yeah.
It's like a dog. Like, yo, you, a Marmaduke.
I watch you. Steady on. But so DK really did pull his weight in game 1, but hasn't done since. This has been 2 bad games in a row for DK. I don't think it's necessarily in consideration for swapping off the roster, especially if you get a kill like that. Hold on!
Is this it, though? Is this it?
No, it's
actually,
the
you're
end
dying.
for DK. That's so sad.
C actually was playing remarkably well, but let it slip at that moment. And unfortunate for the DK, isn't quite going to pan out there. But again, DK is so volatile. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but sometimes it just deletes your stocks. You gotta go with that ebb and flow.
And now this is what I've been waiting for. The first instance of Rob versus Falco. The Rob has been cleaning house throughout this set, but this is the first time that it's had to face the Falco, and just like I predicted, it is going a lot less favorably for the Rob. I'm sure, again, there might just be an offstage side B or a down air, and Falco might just explode. But right now, Falco has won basically every neutral interaction, Rain.
I mean, it's a pretty volatile matchup. You gotta love when two characters just detonate on one another.
What do we say?
Like that. All it takes is one random hit and you are gone. You are deleted off the stage.
There is the arm rotor, the tragic roundabout, and you have had your final chance to use Falco in this game. Now we get Fox, who could be susceptible. Hold on.
Going high, absolutely. Get out of there. Get control of the stage. Anything but the corner against Rob. You made a good choice, iModerz.
100%. And kind of the wrong choice on C's part as well. Very committal with that side B in a kind of ambitious read type of place. But it was definitely in the realms of possibility. And now we could have another read.
Ooh,
no!
Shield poke over the big old head of the robotic operating buddy. Get out of here. Now, Palutena's time to play.
In need of some replacement part. So now, Palu versus Fox, I feel like this is fairly new as well, as far as the set's concerned. We've maybe seen it for a little bit of overlap, but this is going to be the most contentious encounter between the two.
And that's the fun part about having this a little bit of a longer set, because these guys can actually rearrange their character formats more. Now we see the Wolf being the anchor for iModerz in case this Fox is to fall, which can definitely change the game versus something like a Falco.
Yeah, when they've both got such counter-pick characters to each other, you've really just got to get in the opponent's mind and say, right, what am I actually going to do here? Or you can just press the X button and get it random.
Why you jumping, iModerz? Come on, you know you're fighting a Palutena. Got to avoid that explosive flame.
But now we get the base boost of Wolf back air. Hits like a freight train, but speaking of the train, here comes the Nair train. Choo-choo!
Okay, unfortunately for iModerz, he missed his stop, the one-way destination to hell. But I mean, there might still be some extra trains departing tonight, so I'd be very careful if I were him.
All right, can we make it back to the station? No, we cannot. That is the bad angle for Firewolf. There was no option. Maybe you could have tried a side B, but I think that would have missed as well. Yeah,
it's just not having that enough distance, and even the wind box, I mean, kind of there is insurance to kind of stop them. Either you get hit or you get the wind box, and it's all around a difficult situation. And then you got C up 2-1 against iModerz. Will we see a character change, maybe?
It's quite a possibility. Like, DK does stand out as the weak link that you might want to get rid of, but it was still having its moment in that. It just got a little unfortunate with the fire hitboxes.
And yeah, we're actually trading off of the Fox onto the Ike of all characters.
Really now?
Interesting. I mean, C kind of still happy with the lineup, even though the DK has been putting in less work over time. Still happy to keep it going, still happy to put it up front. But now we actually have Ike in the middle slot for iModerz' team, and I've not seen this at all yet today, so I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out.
Yeah, I guess when you think about it objectively, the Fox wasn't bad, but it was the character that did the least, so I guess that's going to be the pick. But right now, it is DK time against Wolf, and it's going rather explosively, Rain.
Just throwing out the forward smash this season with a lot of, off the top. Where's the DI, iModerz? I don't know where it is, but maybe the Ike can find it.
Yeah, who thought we'd be getting Ike versus DK today? Certainly not I, but oh wow, why did the grab miss?
Sometimes hurt boxes just don't really work in this game. You got to keep that in mind. But at the same time, DK is still here to play and causing, even beating out the air dodges. Like, this is kind of putting on a clinic right now, even getting the spot dodge.
It's like C was listening to me saying, oh, well, I guess if you're going to take someone off the team, it'd probably be DK, right? C says, no, DK's the most important one.
DK is friend.
I swap everyone before DK. Get out of here, Ike. Do we get the DK 3 stock? That'd be so funny.
Not soon enough mash means that the Ike actually gets an early departure as well. Not soon enough, and this DK putting in some work. You said it yourself.
Oh, no. Hold on. No, don't get hit by the flames again.
He wanted the down air so bad. See, he wasn't in the right place, but he wanted the down air. Absolutely. Weak to the back air, not enough to kill.
So, wow, a full hop straight back to the center stage. That's brave when Falco always wants to hit you with those vertical things. Will eventually get the KO with it, but DK redeemed.
Yep.
That put in work.
Thrown all the way into the Giant Castle Hall of Bastion, but we'll see if the Falco actually has a chance to even get back. Nope, you are caught out. You are deleted. JV3 in squads. C taking it 3-1 over iModerz.
That is a big comeback. iModerz probably had, until that point, the most decisive game win of the bunch in game one, I felt. It seemed like iModerz was going to be moving on off the back of that alone, but C decided, no, actually, I'm sick. Watch my DK. Catch these hands. Whoopoosh.
Yeah, he's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. I'm going to say that much. That was pretty good. Continuing on in that loser's bracket. Guaranteed 5th now.
Yeah.
Probably going to fight one of the people that is currently duking it out in main winner side, probably on the main VGBC stream.
We have a guarantee as well. That means that C will outplace either Ken or Kameme.
Which is wild.
But who? We're about to find out right now as we get our top Japanese talent over to the stands. And